what I'm going to do today is do some more testing. I've done quite a lot of testing on adding things to ionized water. By the way, I'm just going to go ahead and start flowing the water here while I'm talking. I'm going to be testing just adding things like this Mio or Mayo, whatever it's called, liquid. It's really, I hate this stuff. It is very, very sweet, and you add it to water and it sweetens it up, but it stains, it is very staining, so watch out for that. There's this Propel Zero. Actually, I don't like that either. I don't like the taste of that one. But we're going to test them all. Crystal Light. This is an actual, it says antioxidant, natural cherry pomegranate. Interesting. They say they have antioxidants. A couple of things called Emergency. We'll see if those will add some flavor to the water. They're more for the electrolytes, though, that particular thing. Another Crystal Light. This one is it says that it's something about hunger. I thought, or maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. Anyway, that's just another Crystal Light. Where's the rest of this? We've got this acai juice, and this one is like a antioxidant something. Anyway, interesting. We'll add some of that, see what that does. I don't like the taste of that one myself. This one I like. It's called Enrich. It's got aloe and pomegranate, cranberry, and other all natural ingredients. Very sweet, but you can add it to water and make it make the water taste a little better. So anyway, these are just all things, and I'm going to pour. Oops, I said I was going to start pouring the water. I'm just going to initially just start pouring water, because I'm going to be adding these things to the water. So I think perhaps my daughter might have walked off with one or two of my little things I was going to test today. I think I had a few more items that I was going to be testing. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to need, in addition to just the tap with the water being tested, I'm going to need a total of 8 of these. Alright, well, let me turn these meters on too so they can be adjusting while we're doing this. One more. I don't suppose I really have to have these all in a line. Alright. That's all we need, I think. Unless I can see anything else. Okay. So we're just going to go down the line. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add, first we're going to start off with just seeing what this plain ionized water, which I personally, that's my preference. It tastes great to me. Refreshing and marvelous. And I'm going to double check this pH, though. That pH looks a little less than I think it should be. Sometimes I just need to unlock this pH meter. Sorry if I repeat myself on that. Some people could be coming to this video, might be the first video you ever saw of mine, so you might not have heard me say that before. Well, let's go back here. Alright, so it looks like we've got an actual pH here of 10.3 and an ORP of negative 783. Now this is at level 3 in St. Louis water, by the way. Alright, well, I'm going to start adding things to, I'm just going to go ahead and add things to this particular water now until I think it tastes good. I'm gonna add this enrich stuff, which now this is all now. You know what? I should shake it before I add it. I think this is all natural, and I just love this stuff for some reason. I'm just gonna add it, and sorry if this is not sanitary, but I'm just gonna taste a little bit to make sure it tastes good. You know, this is not a concentrate, this is a juice, so it probably just needs a little bit more. Okay, that tastes good. I mean, I think the juice just in the container tastes too sweet to me. Alright, and by the way, this second glass that I've got going here is reading at a 10.5 and negative 785. It's kind of interesting how that goes, and I want to have some, just maybe pour one extra glass here just to use as just tap water, I think, just to, you know, wash off the electrodes in between uses. So, but I don't need to wash them off quite yet. So I start out here, and that's my wash off glass. I don't want to get it mixed up with my other ones. All right, interesting. Whoa, yikes! We started out. You knew what we started out at in that. Went down to a 3.2, and wow, a positive ORP, like positive 30-ish, or it's climbing, so that's not a good thing. That's definitely not a good thing. Too bad, because I like that stuff. Alright, well, I'm going to go here and take some of this acai, or I don't know how you pronounce this. Oh, and I'm going to probably just put my electrodes in this to clean them while I'm doing that. Stick some acai in this one until I think it's tasting good. Actually, I don't know. It tastes like iced tea, so I'll say it tastes good. Somebody might like that taste. All right, well, let's see what happened to that water. And oh, it's not as bad as the other one. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, so we've got a 4 pH and a negative 422 ORP. Pretty impressed with that ORP, actually. Interesting. All right, now one thing about this acai, I think it's all natural ingredients is what they're claiming, so you know, healthy stuff's not going to hurt you. I would say that's probably totally cool to drink that. But you know, here's another thing. You can just take a green tea bag and use that, and it'd be cheaper, I think, because you could like make maybe a couple of quarts worth of green tea with one tea bag, I think. Alright, well, this one's already been opened because I've actually did this test once before for this customer. The reason I got this idea, by the way, is a customer asked me to do it. And actually I get a lot of ideas for blog posts that way. Alright, well, here's the next one, and we're going to stick This is the antioxidant crystal, or no, hunger satisfaction is what it's called, crystal light. Now, that's interesting. I'll give you more information about that one in my blog, because I'm not really sure why that is called hunger. Oops, you know what, I didn't even taste this. Hold on. Let's put that back. I'm going to taste this first. Yep. Oh, it's very, very good tasting. Yum, yum. I hope this has good results because it tastes really good. All right, well, let's see. And if it cures your hunger, there's another benefit. 3.0 pH, though. Yikes. That negative ORP is fantastic. You know, the pH is it just goes down on these things. It's possible if the pH is going down because of citric acid being put in this product. That is not a bad thing, because the end result of any citrus fruits after digestion is an alkaline ash, is what it's called. So no worries about that one if it's all natural ingredients like citrus. It says flavor with other natural flavor. I don't really quite understand that one. I'm not sure. Okay, well, anyway, I'll put more about that on the blog. Now this one is just like mega sweet, and I'm not going to need very much of this. And let's see. Oh, you know what? I forgot to show. Oh no, I showed you the test of this, didn't I? All right. Well, I'll show it to you again. I might have forgot. 3.0 and a negative 390. Yeah, I'm sure I showed you. All right. Well, anyway, let's rinse these off. And actually, I'm going to get some new water, because keep that water clean. Just like we need to keep the water inside our bodies clean. And that's what ionized water is all about. All right. So this, get this, I'm just going to put a little bit in here. And the last time I tried this, it squirted all over the place. All right, there, I did it better this time. And make sure that if you close it, snap it closed. And they say you can throw this in your purse and just carry it around with you. But I'm going to tell you, I would never, ever, ever do that. It will stain everything that you own. All right, let me try this. Oh my gosh. That's a little on the too sweet for me side. But it is kind of tasty. All right, so let's find out what the results are. All right, well, raising pretty quickly. Very acidic, and not knowing what the base of the acidity is. Wow, it's amazing to me that ingredients, water. The second ingredient is some kind of acid. I probably need about a couple of pairs of glasses to read it. Malic acid, or I don't know, some kind. So the second ingredient is some kind of acid, so therefore that's why it's so acidic. But I'll look it up, and I will put all the ingredients. I'll look them up and put my final analysis on the blog. Negative 369 is wonderful for an ORP. Holy smokes, that's like, you know, medical grade. But the acidity is a concern, and if it's caused from citric or something that has an alkaline ash, like I said, it's totally fine. But if it's caused from something that would turn your body acidic, then no, that's not fine. So let's do the next one. I repeat myself a lot, I know, I'm sorry about that. All right, here we go, Crystal Light. Now, this is just another kind of Crystal Light, you know. And so I don't trust that just because I tested one Crystal Light that it's going to be the same as the other one. So I'm just going to try it. And, you know, the thing, I was just freaked out. I went into Walmart to get some of these things. And I went to the health food store first, which they didn't have much. And that's probably because they're health conscious and know that you shouldn't add all this stuff to your water. But in Walmart, yeah, they literally had a whole section of Crystal Light choices. I do not like this. Yuck. Now, I don't know if I don't like it because it's not sweet enough, or it's just the nastiest little taste. I don't know. Kind of tastes like sweet tarts or something. Something that I never liked as a kid. Ugh, yuck. I don't feel like wasting my time testing this, but I'll go ahead since I went through the trouble. Tastes really bad. I'll tell you what the flavor is. Ooh, cherry pomegranate. Maybe that's why it doesn't taste good. But it's, oh boy, just forget it. Don't even go that way. Look at that. The ORP is really bad, like a -50, or actually it's going to be positive in a second. And 2.6 pH. Whoa. Just put the that particular model out of operation. It's a bad one. All right, let me rinse these off. And so now the next one is, gosh, you know, I'm just going to start discarding these. All right, the next one is Propel Zero. And they're just getting on the Crystal Light bandwagon. There was only one tiny little choice there for Propel Zero, a couple of choices. This one is called Berry. And totally, I would say it is crucial for this stuff to taste good. Because why would you add it if it doesn't taste good? It's crazy. All right, let's see. No, it's too diluted. Hold on, I'll add a little bit more. Alright. It didn't change the color, which means probably won't stain things. And also, probably doesn't have red dye number whatever's going to kill you in it. Well, actually that tastes pretty good when you add enough of it in there. I'll have to analyze the chemicals that are in it later on. Okay, so let's see. Maybe that will turn out pretty good. We'll find out. No, not. Or wait a minute. Well, yeah, it's not terrible. It's still going up on the ORP side. It's like 2.8 acidic, so ORP, there is still some ORP there to be said for it. But you know, I'm going to let that settle down while I'm starting the next one. All right, well these things are actually I got from the health food store. They're called Emergency. And there's just like tons of electrolytes mixed in with a tiny splash of flavor. And I'm going to say there's probably a lot more of this needed to be added to get any flavor whatsoever. So this one is the extra vitamin C, 24 nutrients with antioxidants, electrolytes, and vitamins. Now I'll tell you what, it really smells bad. So maybe it won't taste good either. Alright, let's find out. Ugh, I wouldn't. Oh. I would drink it only for the health benefits, not for the taste. So if you're looking for something that tastes good, forget it. Oh, darn it, darn it. You know, I was still testing that other one. Oh, poo. Hold on. Alright, well, you know, I'm going to get this other one set up, and I'll let that settle down again. Sorry about that. And then we'll look at it. Alright, this one is just the other flavor or type of vitamin C and calcium. So that's interesting. It's got calcium, vitamin C, vitamin D. I wonder what kind of vitamin D. I'll look at it later. Alright, well anyway, looks healthy and good for you, so let's see what it is. Oof, does not taste good at all. Alright, well anyway, I'm not going to move those. I almost did. Okay, so this one is the Propel Zero. Alright, and it's 2.7 pH with a negative 252. And I will wash that off. And then stick it in the next one. And now these are just, you know, they're probably fine. They're the higher pH than the other one's, 4.4. Does have some negativity on the ORP, not much. And I'm just going to not count on that going very far up. Oops. You know, it's just one of those unstable ORP things. It's not a lot of ORP here on this one. All right, now the other one. See if that's any better. Now this last one is the one with you know what? I just flipped one to the other. Sorry about that. Didn't clean it off. Same pH, but a little bit more stable ORP. That's actually probably pretty good for you to drink, that vitamin D and calcium thing. But I'll check it out some more and see what kind of calcium it is, what kind of vitamin D it is, because that all makes a difference. Alright, well, that just adds to the pool of knowledge.